we are going to create our own version of Jacob Lawrence's panel number 1 from his migration series. This picture shows many African Americans at a train station moving to the northern states for jobs. I'm going to use markers, but you use whatever you want. But let's really look at how Jacob Lawrence painted people. Jacob Lawrence used a lot of very simple shapes when he painted. Look at these people. We can see the outlines of heads, but not really a lot of facial features. We can see their clothing, but there's not a lot of details in there. And this is how we're going to draw too. So when I start drawing, I'm going to draw my people with very simple shapes. Now, some people might think it's easier to draw people with simple shapes, but I don't know. In some ways, I think it's harder. My brain will fight me, because I want to put in a lot of details usually when I draw. So it's hard to stop myself from putting in those details. I have to really think about it to do so. But that's okay. So I am just going to draw several people right here in the front. I want to make sure that they are all a little bit different, but still we are using just simple shapes, not overdoing it with the details. Now, we've talked about overlap before, and we're going to use overlap in this picture. I'm going to make other people behind these people. We are still using simple shapes, and we are still making each one a little bit different. Nice coloring. But now we're going to make people behind these people. Keep drawing people until you've filled up the whole bottom of the page. Take your time with it. Remember, simple shapes, making everybody a little bit different, and remember doing your overlap. That's how you draw a crowd of people. You have to use overlap a lot. I know we've talked about it before, but it's good to practice. When you finish drawing all your people, we're going to draw the rest of the train station. Or since this is in modern times, it could be an airport or a bus station or something like that. But let's see what Jacob Lawrence did. In Jacob Lawrence's painting, he made these crisscrossing diagonal lines, and I think I'm going to put some of those in my picture. He's also written places where these African American people are moving to in this city. I think I'm going to make something kind of like that in my picture. I'm going to make my diagonal lines like Jacob Lawrence did. And I am going to write places where maybe I've been, or places I moved, or maybe places I'd like to move to, or something like that. I'm going to put places that I've lived in Wisconsin. I'm going to put Milwaukee and Madison, because I've lived in both those cities. I hope you like making your picture, and I hope you like learning about the migration series from Jacob Lawrence. And I hope you liked taking a closer look at his panel number 1.